Hello, everyone. Coach Sandra here, and thanks again for tuning in. So, thank you for those of you who actually commented on my last little video. Some of you just brought up some really beautiful things, that what really matters to you. So, some of you said family, others said truth and love and Mother Earth and our relationship with the world and with people and connection was one of my favorites from my friend and colleague Beth Kendall. And so, which reminds me of why I wanted to share here with you. So, I received a couple of private messages from some people that I know, and one of them is from a gentleman who's been married for a little over a decade and has such a lovely wife and really great marriage. One of the things he shared with me was that they were getting a little bit in a rut, and it had been actually for a number of years. And even though they love each other and things like that, they're also very independent from each other. So, they, like he plays tennis and she does her own thing and stuff like that. But what this quarantine sort of encouraged them, or what they discovered about each other, was that they were living sort of a monotonous life and they were getting in a rut and probably being very observant of their own negative thought patterns that was going on. So what this quarantine has done for them, he said, is that they have both decided to deliberately sit together every day for a few minutes only, to not make it this big endeavor, and to talk, to see how their day is going. And before they leave the conversation, they give each other a compliment, not just about what they do for each other. Because this is, you guys who have been following me for some time know that it's not just about what we do for other people, but it's who we are with other people and how they are with us, right? It's the beingness that's really important, the attitude. And so what's really great about this gentleman and his wife is that they're coming together not just with saying, thank you for cooking me breakfast, for example, but really trying to make a great effort to notice the characteristics and the traits of the other, right? Not just physical appearance, but, honey, one of the things he said was, he told her, he said, honey, I just love how generous you are, how I observe you with other people, and then she's given him compliments. And then the second story is another gal that I know who is rekindling her relationship with her parents, even though she's an adult. Her siblings and her parents all live in the same kind of the same neighborhood, and they come together, and they've been actually revisiting old albums and taking out the old projectors and looking at old footage films from the 1960s and 70s of different birthday parties and things like that. And she says it's been actually not just entertaining, but she said that their hearts are just so full of joy. So these are a couple of examples of what people are doing to rekindle or to revisit, reevaluate the relationships they have with others, not just the physical family, right? But this could also be our virtual family or virtual friends. What kind of connections we're creating, and what are we doing to get to know each other just a little bit better, right? Instead of just projecting on each other or taking each other for granted. So if you feel like you want to make a comment below, please do. I always love to hear from you. Inspiring stories indeed. All right, you all take care, and remember to love yourselves. Stay safe.